with Simone and Marcel. Simone, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, Marcel?
I'm good.
How's the weather in Orlando? I
Oh,
bet it's warmer than a lot warmer than here in Hamburg, Germany.
yeah, well, it's not so warm. It's cool. I had to wear an extra sweater well, not even a sweater, an extra shirt this morning.
All right, and so you see here, they tell us gradually there will be a little bit more winter coming. We've had some snow already, so
Right. Okay.
January, February are the most well cold seasons, so to
Right.
say.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
So we discussed we would get straight into it because we had some technical issues, and we were going to do a very compressed way of doing our webinar today so that we catch up a bit on time, and it's already late in Hamburg, so let's get moving. I'm going to share my screen. Here we go. You see the screen, right?
Oh yeah, I
Okay.
can see your screen.
Okay, I can blow it up bigger even. Okay, there we go. Okay, so today it's about Ask Your Customer, and our live demo or information is about picking your target group. This we won't go into. This is the whole set of training that we have lined up for you. We are now in webinar number 10 over here. So again, here today, we'll go through things quickly, so skipping this. So what is our theme for today? It's knowing what your customer wants. And of course, you may think, hey, how do I do that? How do I know what my
This is
customer wants?
always important. So
Uh-huh.
because when you want to make money, you actually have to sell a product or a service. This is it, basically. And when you want to earn a lot of money, you have to sell a lot of products or services, either yourself or through other people. And this is basically it. And with every product or service that you're selling, you need to have something that the people want to have. And what do they want to have? They have some kind of a need that they want to have covered. So that's basically it.
Exactly. And a bit later on, we will be, I will be talking about a book that I'm reading. The book is called Ask by Ryan Levesque, a very interesting person. The book is about that you need to ask. And that's also one of the principles of the law of attraction and of Napoleon Hill. There's the abundance in the universe, and even the Bible comes with this. You need to ask. Yeah?
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on. Okay, we won't stop on this one today. So are you okay in talking about picking your target group or audience?
Oh, yes, I am. I think, well, I had to just open up Facebook again. And as always, when they are there, I will just give a quick overview why this is important and how you can do this and what kind of other ideas you can pick. So first of all, we're talking about, well, you have to find a special product or service that is there and that is having a greater issue for your customers, or that is solving an issue for your customers. So that means you have to know what your target group is. Who is the person exactly that would have this kind of problem? And when you know what kind of person you are searching for, then you can think about what kind of keywords these people would be typing into, let's say, Google or Facebook. And then you have a great chance of finding out who your of addressing also your targeted audience. And this is something, let me check if that works out. This is something that you can also do very, very well with Facebook. And as you know, people are just crazy about Facebook. They love Facebook a lot, and they are also giving Facebook quite a lot of information. And with every like button you click, you give Facebook some kind of information about what you enjoy. So therefore, this is something that could actually be very, very beneficial for you. And I will just share my screen so that I can show you exactly how that will work out. So here you see, hope you can see all that. Can you see my screen? I think
can.
so.
Yes,
Okay,
I
that's great. So this is my Facebook fan page that I have created. And as you can see, I have personalized it. This is one picture of me. This is another picture I took while we were on a ski vacation last year in France. Amazing area, just wonderful, slope after slope after slope. I think probably one of the biggest ones in the world. So this is something that is kind of unique. I have the rights to the picture. And it's also something where I could say, well, I've been there, I could tell you something. It's like, wow, this is my idea. So, and what I want to give your attention to is this information that I have. So right now, I have 783 people who are saying they like my page. And this is something that is very, very valuable, because in the end, you can market to these people who have liked your page. And since this is so valuable, that's always a good idea when you want to say, well, I'd rather push people to like my page. And if you want to do this, you can push a button here and also find out what kind of people are there that you would like to target. So I'll just push these people out here, and maybe I'll just have a few ones, and probably I'll just do a little bit on the age group. So, and you might just ask yourself, why the heck are you doing this? Because I have had a lot of information that it's very, very important that you know exactly what your target group is, and the more specific you are, the better results Facebook can also give you. So therefore, I have picked something, and here is something that you can definitely find out. Target group. I say Germany, and I say also Austria, and also Switzerland. Okay, because those are the three countries that are German speaking. When you are on the American market, you would focus on the English-speaking countries, which would mean, of course, the United States, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, and the UK, and probably Ireland as well. So why just these countries? Because we do have India or Pakistan or whatever. Well, there are some kind of differences regarding what kind of money they also have available. And regarding that, probably the target market is better targeted when you take those markets that are more affluent, so to say. So therefore, that's a good idea. And therefore, I also say, okay, Germany, Austria, Switzerland, this is my target market. Those are the people. I just want to focus on the women, because I'm looking for people in the target market who are exactly like me, a little bit in an age bracket where I also say, well, probably I'll just put them a little bit older, so that I can also relate to them, that they also have kind of the same basic idea. And you have to pick a minimum budget of here €1, and you can also do it like for $1, for example. So, but I have decided that I would rather have that in euro. So, and this is probably it. That's all you need. And this is like your first step, where you say, well, okay, I'm going to promote my page. And what you will get in the end is, well, here's kind of the overview, the summary, that there will be a direct debit, that my promotion of this budget of this promotion will be €7. It will be 7 days. And just women of the ages 30 to 60 who have somehow said, okay, they like network marketing. or multi-level marketing. Why did I do this so narrow? Well, first of all, I don't spend money on people who might not be interested. That's very, very important because it's your money and it has to work out. And secondly, my target market are women in the age bracket from 30 to 60 who are interested in network marketing, because I have got a great system for them to offer so that they can become more successful in network marketing. That's why I'm doing that. So, and then as you could see, I also did a little bit of like activities. Some people don't like my page anymore whatsoever. And but on the other hand, I just enjoy it very much that bit by bit the numbers are increasing, so that I can look at my statistics and the number of the likes are increasing. So this is something that is really the basic. And whenever you have a target market, you also see that you've got an ads manager. So I'm just creating that. And an ads manager is also something that is very interesting, very important. When you say, well, okay, you want to have a new campaign, you can then target this campaign. Okay, so this is like, and try get them to click on one page. So that's something that I would say. So I just try something. Well, let's see. I just don't know if this is the page. Let's check if I will get to the page that I want to check them into. Let's see if that is right. So yeah, that's exactly where I want them to be. And you can also do a pixel. I know I do this one here. And there's a lot of things that probably are hard to find out. Okay, I also have quite a lot of people. That's a huge audience right now. And this is not what we want. You might just say, well, in network marketing, people are telling us this is a business for everybody. Well, in the end, everybody might want to have the end result, but not everybody is wanting to actually work for it this way. And if people don't want it, it's okay to leave them this way. Think about your computer or your phone. You don't, even if you like the product or the service, you don't necessarily want to sell it, don't you?
Right.
Just because you like it. And so I just pick German. I just pick English here because it's beneficial as well if people in Germany can also speak English. So I say Austria as well. And I also say Switzerland, our friends from there. Okay, it's okay. Okay, I don't understand this. So it's always something interesting here, and always something, well, I'm still having a target market that is by far too large. And I'm thinking about where can I have another empower audience. Okay, so this is something that won't work. Okay, let's see. Sometimes they are giving me some ideas about what kind of possibility there is. So custom audiences, that is also something. Okay. So you can use email addresses, Facebook IDs, app. So I could search for custom audiences. Let's see if I can find the people who like. Oh, I don't. And so therefore, it's always great when you know exactly what you want and have an idea about what kind of category you want to see. Okay, so that's interesting. So you can also think about demographics, about what their interests are. So, and when I just see, when I put in multi-level marketing would be something I say, well, okay, how many people do I have? Very specific target group. And, but this is something that's probably too specific. Just delete this one here. Okay, this is too large. Okay, let's find something different. Maybe just pick one company. For example, this one here. It's just a very small company. So that one here, probably. Organic gold is also one. So this is something where you can also pick on whatever network marketing company I am searching for and what is ever going to be interesting. So I'm just having 6,400 people. So that means I can definitely kick out some of them. So these ones I don't want. Okay, these ones I don't. Okay.
How many are you looking for?
Well, I'm looking for, this is too much. I'm looking for probably not more than 20,000, for example.
Mm-hmm.
So, and this would be something where I just say daily budget. I'm just putting in a euro, which is the minimum. So, and I will just try and find out if, oh, it's less than 100 people on Facebook. So this is something that you could pick and that you can also work with on the campaign.
Right.
So that you have a target group and a target market. And this way you can definitely have a great way and great idea on finding it. So
can you add some network marketing companies and see how the number gets bigger?
Yeah, I can. It's like Juice.
I saw ACN. I saw in there.
Right, Juice Plus, for example.
Yeah.
ACN.
Yep.
Is that one? All right. Organic Gold, for example. So the Mona V is also one. Okay, so that was a big one.
Can you try if Enagic is in there? Enagic, ENAGIC.
ENAGIC.
No, GIC.
Magic.
Without the T.
Enagic is also in there.
Okay,
Let's see, we've got also like 17,000 people in Germany. Probably. Mona V is a huge people.
Yeah.
So that's quite of kind of a lot. So let's keep them out because it's too small. Okay, so Morinda, Mona Vita. So there are quite a lot of network New Skin enterprises. It's also huge. Very interesting.
Okay.
Very interesting because you can find almost all of them here. So let's do transfer factors again. When I put new skins off, then it's going to be, anyways, it's just.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you sort of
put them on. So then you have something where you could say, well, daily reach is like 240 to 640 people on Facebook. So, and this is something where I think that's the magic about doing it online and doing it on the internet. And even if this is something that you keep in mind, how can you ever get in touch with like 240 to 640 people on Facebook? Never ever, or not even in life. But when you know, okay, I will definitely be there and try to well, get in touch with them, or Then you have a target group, which is when you're just talking to random people on the street you don't have at all. Plus, you have people who are interested in some kind of network marketing company. Plus, you can let Facebook see them this information. This is something that is can hardly be beaten.
Right. And what are you going to present to them? What are you going to show them?
I wanted to send them to the landing page, but you can also send them to a post, but that would be something that I would not, well, I just choose. Okay, they have an error. They have to have €5 as a budget for the day. And I said clicks to my website. Okay, so there are some ideas. Cost per click. Cost per click is better. That's what I've heard. And well, Facebook will probably try. You can also do options here, further options. And Facebook will try to maximize also your results so that you have in the end a great way to find a great idea. So then you can just pick a picture or more pictures, I think, and then you can actually target your advertisements. So I will not go into further detail here since we're also limited in time, but this is kind of what I wanted to pick or wanted to emphasize.
Right.
That I wanted to say.
I see also that they indicate that you can use Instagram.
Exactly. Instagram also belongs to Facebook.
Right. Okay.
Exactly. So that's probably all that I want to share right now since we're so limited in time.
Yep.
And well, get creative and get going, I would say. And this is probably what I would also do. So I think I will just end my sharing. So that's
okay.
Yeah, right. So this is probably where I would say this is important, that you always try. And this is what I do all the time. I try.
Right.
It's like asking.
Amazing. Okay, good. So thank you very much for that. Yeah, we can all look back on the recording to see exactly what the steps are. If it went too fast, it went too fast for me at some points, but I'm sure with looking back step by step, I'll be able to pick that up. Okay, so we're moving on to the next piece, which is about our mindset. And this time we've chosen a book that I'm reading. It's called Ask. And hear a little bit about it. We often start by thinking of ourselves and coming with our product when we try to communicate with somebody. But the method which we are being taught here by Ryan Levesque is that we have to ask questions. And he does that by telling us exactly how to create 4 different surveys. And the first survey is actually called the Deep Dive survey. And it is really like an open question that you would pose to your audience. And the open question could be something like, what is the biggest challenge that you are facing? What is the thing that's keeping you up as an entrepreneur, as a business person at night? What is puzzling you? So, and then he explains how you can get the answers into a survey system, and we have a way to show you to do that without even spending money on that. We can use tools, and we will teach you how to do that. The idea behind it is that if you ask certain general information from people and ask them to reply to this open question, that you can kind of measure the rating of how interested the person is in working with you. So that way you're able to use like a spreadsheet, and from that you can see, okay, I know now what are the challenges, what are the problems, what are the issues that people are facing, and you can use that information directly on the next survey. And you can set up a system whereby the visitors, the audience, comes through your funnel and is moved from one email list to, it's called resegmentation. It is moved from one onto the next list, and you have immediately put that list in place for the next step that person is really interested in. So you work with the person that way, but you've also automated it. So there is some manual work to be done, but it's still a very efficient process to go by. So I'd like to work with people to apply this method. I have gone through it. I am now rolling it out, trying it, and I'd love to talk to people that are also interested in this to learn and read about it, and then also to be able to see with me how to do this. So here we go. Next item on the list. Okay, I think we're going to skip this for now. Maybe I can put it up on our website. But I came across this. It was very inspirational. One of my mentors actually in Holland came up with this, and he said, you know, how to enrich your life. And if you own these core values, then, you know, you are really doing well in life. So we'll put it out for you. Now about some tool tips. We have been looking, or actually, maybe it's better if Simone explains the different Twitter follow and unfollow.
All right. Yeah, exactly. And well, oh yeah, I will do something. And since I have my mobile here, probably it's not working because it's too small. Yeah, it's too small. Okay.
You can try it. You try it. See, at least.
Okay. What does it say? I don't know. Okay. Well, I could try. What is this? I don't know. Well, I have one Android app which is called Unfollow Today. Unfollow Today. You cannot see this.
Yeah.
No. What is going on?
Well, the thing is, you need to talk, otherwise.
I need to talk, otherwise.
And I'm going to switch my microphone off.
All right.
So that I don't attract.
You don't attract this. So this is my phone. And you could see this periscope. Yeah, there it is. So you see like this kind of thing on the left-hand side, I would say, or on the right-hand side when you look at it. It's kind of Unfollow Today, where it picks up the amount of person who are not following you, and you can, with the mobile phone, just very quickly unfollow them. And the other one, it's not Tumblr, but this is called Tweet. It's called Tweetcaster, and it's here. Okay. It's also this little bird that is sitting there, and this is an app that I really like a lot when I think about who is my target market. And I have developed an idea that whenever I'm looking for network marketers who are not successful in what they do, because to my understanding, you can only be successful when you have a great sales funnel. Otherwise, it won't work. Well, it works, but it's really, really hard. And I think only 5% succeeding in network marketing, this is far too low. And if 95% do not succeed, then something must be wrong with the system. And if there is no system, then it's clear why they don't succeed. So therefore, I'm looking for network marketers. I want to help them because I think they definitely need to know how to do marketing, in fact. And this is the app that I use. Tweetcaster, I type in the MLM company, and then I check what the persons are that are following that MLM company. And then I'm following those people and who are actually following me back. So this is pretty easy. And since I'm following quite a lot of people, get to 900 followers, which means I added about 600 followers within 3 months, which is actually nothing. I mean, I just do it part-time. I just do it like 100 or 200 a day. And I think probably the maximum you should try to follow is 1,000 per day on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
So, but I'm just doing it a little bit, and amazing as it is, I still have, I already see results from that.
Okay.
I see people who are responding, and I see people who are getting on my blog, which is where I want them.
Okay, so question. So you use the Tweetcaster to add people and to see that they follow you back. So when you decide that you start using the unfollow app, how many days do you give them?
I think I give them 5 days, 10 days, something like that.
Okay.
And I also, and that's great about Tweetcaster. With Tweetcaster, I can see when they did their last tweet.
Okay.
Tweet.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay. So if it's a long time ago, it's not much use even going after that person.
No.
Because they're not using Twitter. Yeah.
They've had the account, they maybe did some or 2 or 3 or 10 actions, and then that's it. Yes. So there's no big reason to have those people on the follow list.
Right. Okay. Good. Okay. Right. I think that was interesting. There's also in the browser, you can use Manage Flitter. What do we use that for?
Manage Flitter is a great one. It's also a great tool where you can follow or unfollow people on Twitter, and it also gives you an idea about what is probably, according to your target market and your niche, the best time to put a tweet out.
Okay, yes, I remember now.
Because you want your tweets to be seen, and they just tell you when is the best time. And that's really interesting, because with this knowledge, what is the best time, you can go to Hoot's site, Hootsuite. I know why I'm confused, because there is this coffee shop downtown in Hamburg that is called Campus Site, or at least Boris always says it's named Campus Site, and it's written the same way, like sweet.
Yes. Okay. Gotcha.
And that's the reason. So, and with Hootsuite, you can definitely post the Twitter. You can also add Twitter to your funnel or to your canal, and then put the Twitter on automatically. So that's what I want to say as well. When you use online methods and online tools, you can prepare everything in the evening, like I'm doing right now. It's getting late in Germany, but however, this is my business. This is my way to freedom. And I'm doing this with a lot of love and a lot of joy. And I can prepare everything. And while I'm at work tomorrow, my system and the tools are working for me. Right. I have prepared it. I have set it up. But then it's doing its thing. And people are assuming that something else is going on, or so you have to pay, of course, and well, in the end you always pay either with money or with your time.
Exactly.
And since I don't have time, I have to pay with money.
Right. Okay. Good. Thank you. We are almost at the end. We said we would stop at the top of the hour, so I'm gonna see what's the next thing. So for everybody, you can find all the information on No Hype Internet Marketing. We have our replays of previous webinars there on the replay page. You can go to the Contact Us page, and you can ask us to work with you to see if this is something for you that you would like. You can. The idea is that you see what you want out of life, and to take your passion and your talent and your skills and to say, okay, hey, I want to do something. I am unique. I know it. I want to do something unique for the rest of the world. And as we all would understand, if you want to be able to give to others, you have to also be able to have for yourself a good life. So that's the first step in this. So the step to freedom is important, to be able to give other people what all the good things that you have learned and that you have developed yourself. So.
And in fact, the great thing is with the company Marcel and I are with, we have the chance to put you in some kind of a system. So that means you're not alone. You're not just sitting there in front of your laptop and wondering, what can I do? What exactly can I do? How can I continue? What is my next job, my next task that has to be done? Because right now, there are lots of systems in place. That means you have a system that supports you, and every new person you bring in also has a system in place. So that means that it has become a lot easier to get to the freedom that you want.
Yeah. And that also means that you do not have to have any technical knowledge whatsoever. You don't have to employ people to run your technical business. I do have that for my small business customers, but for you to start up your own business, that is not necessary. It's all in place. Okay, I think the main thing now is to decide to take action. You can find us either on Skype, or you can find us in any other way on Facebook. Just get in touch with us and ask us questions if you have any. That's it, really, for today. So.
Yeah.
Next week we will be covering the next topic on our list, so of the different courses. So gradually we're getting through to the end, and if you have ideas about what you would like to let us talk about and teach you about on the course after this, because we will be preparing and setting up a new course after this, please go ahead. Okay. All right, I think we've done it. So I'm going to say, Simone, it's late there already. It's 11 p.m. And here it's 5 p.m. So I say, shall we call it a day?
I think we should call it a day. I hope it was beneficial, and there were some nuggets in there for somebody, some kind of ideas where okay, you can have get this straight. And so I think, well, I hope that we have had something great to give.
I hope so too, and I think so too. So I would say all the best. Tschüss. Do you say?
Okay. Yeah, we say tschüss in Hamburg.
You say tschüss in Hamburg. Okay.
Right.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.